Alright guys, today we're going to be taking a look at the SVA here in Modern Warfare Zombies. I was able to get in a pretty decent match today without the lag affecting me too much, well, at least until towards the end of the match. This assault rifle really was not too bad, guys. We're going to do a bunch of testing with this thing all over the main map, including the red tier zone, and then we're going to go on in and do the original OG Dark Aether. As always, I'm going to give you guys my thoughts on the loadout. The loadout's also going to be at the end of the video, and then I'm also just going to ramble on a little bit about what's going on in the zombies community and just some zombies news. So with that, welcome on back to the channel, everybody. If y'all don't know, my name is Ghost. I appreciate everybody that stops by the video today. If you're into zombies content or anything Call of Duty, rock the hell out of that like button for me and subscribe to the channel, guys. We just hit our major, huge goal of 20,000 subscribers, and I cannot thank you guys enough for all the crazy support here on the channel lately. Just to put it into a little bit of perspective, I've been doing YouTube for about 5 solid years now. It took me roughly 4 years just to get to 5,000 subscribers, so just since the launch of Modern Warfare 3, you guys have just absolutely killed it with the support here. Hitting 15K over the last 6 months or so is something that I never seen coming, and yeah, I honestly cannot thank you guys enough. I can't wait to get into everything about this run and this loadout that actually kind of surprised me a bit after a brief word from today's sponsor. If you guys want to unlock the new Mark of the Survivor camo, or possibly even any of those get higher camos here in Modern Warfare 3, and you really just don't have the time to put in to get these challenges done, well then be sure to check out Midge Cactus. They're the biggest and most reliable sellers with heaps of brand new offerings for MW3 with completely safe and legitimate services for Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. And with all the great reviews on Trustpilot, you guys should definitely check them out. Be sure to use code REALG for 5% off your entire order for a limited time only. So today I wanted to use a gun that not only I don't use very much, but I don't see very much being used in the Modern Warfare Zombies community. I figured the SVA would be a nice one for us to check out today. I know this is definitely going to be one of those comfort weapons for a lot of people because I do believe it is one of the very first weapons that they give you when you start Modern Warfare 3. All upsides to this gun is it does feel very light for an assault rifle, I will give it that. It really doesn't hinder your movement all that much. So I wanted to build this loadout to be a little bit of a mixture of things. I wanted it to be a little bit better on the movement side of things, and then I also wanted it to be better with recoil control and be able to take out zombies from a bit of a distance. But our HVTs that we got in the second tier zone, we handled those with absolutely no problem whatsoever. They were almost instantly deleted. But I'm sure, as you guys saw from that clip that I threw up towards the beginning of the video, the red tier zone was just absolutely jam-packed with people. It's a little bit of a problem. We weren't really able to grab any HVTs inside of the red tier zone, but I did end up testing it on a Mega Abomination and just on some random zombies and bosses that were walking around inside here. For as the zombies, the armored ones, and the bosses that are walking around the map, like the mini bosses and stuff, these guys are all going to be absolutely no problem to you as long as you're rocking either an epic or a legendary ether tool. Even the Mega Abomination went down surprisingly fast. I mean, there are way better guns in the game right now that can handle these guys way faster, but hey, we were still able to do it completely solo and it didn't take us a year. Overall, I gotta say, if you want to hang out inside of the red tier zone, do the weapon raid stash contract, maybe do the outlast contract, you'll probably have no problem with those. And hey, I guarantee you, even if you do the HVTs, you'll probably have no problem with those. And when this match first started and about halfway through the match, I was thinking, you know, I think we're gonna have a good match here with zero lag, everything's going fine, and then all of a sudden everything started lagging really bad, and somebody even typed in the game chat, I don't know if you saw that, and they asked if everybody was glitching, and unfortunately we all were. Everybody was lagging all over this map. It's not something that's just tied to one particular person. I've also seen comments of people saying that it's not happening for them on console. Well, I play on PS5 and it's definitely happening for me. I do gotta say, are my games 9 times out of 10, are they as bad as some of the gameplay that I've been seeing floating around from some other YouTubers that like play on PC? No, it's not that bad. But I do still find myself lagging around quite a bit lately, and it has gotten even to the point where it's booted me out of the game several times. I even lost all my stuff due to going down a couple times due to lag, so it's definitely not fun, and it's an issue that's going on for everybody. They really need to get on this and fix it. Unfortunately for us over here on the zombie side of things, we are the ones that are really getting the worst of this issue, but I do gotta say this is something that is also happening in Warzone. I'm not really too sure about multiplayer. I don't really touch multiplayer too much. This is an issue that is affecting Modern Warfare 3 as a whole and not just Modern Warfare Zombies. Since it's also affecting Warzone, which let's honestly face it, is Activision's main bread and butter, I figured they would want to fix this sooner than later. One of the other unfortunate things is that Season 5 is just around the corner and we might not see a patch for this until Season 5 drops, which would be honestly really unfortunate. A whole week with having to deal with these issues really kind of sucks. I mean, especially coming from like a content creator's perspective where, you know, I try to get out videos every single day. Sometimes I miss some here and there, but ultimately myself, and I know for a lot of other zombies creators that are not, you know, extremely huge, this is kind of what we do for a living, and when we can't get out videos every single day, that's kind of an issue for us. But even just stepping away from the creator side of things and looking at the regular, just the consumer, the regular zombies player, the person that comes home from work, and just what if zombies is your favorite game? You just worked an 8 or a 10-hour shift, you come home, it's been a really long day, you just want to kick back and relax and play some zombies, you load in and you're just lagging everywhere, you're getting put down by zombies. You could really see how this would be an incredibly infuriating situation, and honestly I would just advise other people to play other things until this is fixed. And one of the things that does kind of work for me, I don't know if this is going to work for you guys, but what I do is if I'm on the big map and if I start lagging around a lot and if I feel like I'm going to lag out, if I have a Elder Sigil or just a regular sigil on me, if I can go into one of the Dark Ethers, that will usually fix it for me. Maybe if you guys start lagging around a lot and if you have like a sigil on you, if you can dip into one of the Dark Ethers, that just might save your ass. Even if you do gotta do this solo, hopefully you've been watching enough videos by like myself and Donuts and Spazo that you guys can handle this on your own. I did mention this in my last video, but I'm gonna run over it again really quick for the people that just might have missed it. On August 28th is when we're going to be getting the next COD Next. At this event, we are going to be seeing gameplay for one of the brand new Black Ops 6 maps, and I have a bunch of creators in there playing it and streaming it for us. Now I'm really hoping that they're gonna have the Easter egg locked off, because I think that would be just a shame if they were doing the Easter egg and completing it on stream at COD Next. I am extremely excited to see the gameplay, but like I've mentioned before, I think it does kind of take away a little bit of that mystery and that fun, you know, first surprising experience from loading into the map for the first time. Like I said, I am really looking forward to seeing it. I just wish we were all experiencing it at the same time. But speaking of experiencing everything at the same time, the Black Ops 6 Early Access Open Beta will begin on August 30th through September 4th. For those that pre-ordered the Vault Edition, that's when you can access the beta, and then the Open Beta is going to be from September 6th through September 9th. Of course, our beta is going to be just for multiplayer, but I'm sure everybody's going to want to get their hands on that. I know I am. Don't worry, zombie fans, I do have a feeling that we're going to get a nice big surprise of our own for Vault Edition pre-orders. I have a feeling that the early access this year is going to surround zombies and is going to be accessed for 1 week to one of the zombie maps. It really only makes sense for them to give us early access for the map that they were showing at COD Next, because everybody's already seen it already. And once we get the full launch of the game on October 25th, everybody will have access to that brand new map and everybody can experience that new experience at the same exact time, which I do think is pretty cool. Wrapping back to Modern Warfare Zombies before we wrap up this video really quick, Season 5 is just around the corner, and I would like to know what your guys' hopes are for this last season of Modern Warfare Zombies. Well, apparently it's our last season. Season 6 is still coming, but it is rumored that we're not going to be getting any substantial content for Modern Warfare Zombies. They're going to try to wrap it up all nicely here in Season 5, so let me know, guys, down in the comment section what you guys are thinking about all of this. As always, I greatly do appreciate everybody that took the time out of their day to watch the video. It greatly does mean the world to me. Drop it a like if you guys enjoyed it, subscribe to the channel if anybody is new. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will catch you in the next one.